Hey everybody, it's a special Flat Bill Friday. It is the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. I just want to take a quick minute to thank everybody for the support, the encouragement, the advice, the feedback. I'm super grateful for it. And so we're going to run through some of the highlights of the 2018 Flat Bill Friday videos that we did here in a second. But before we do that, just a couple quick, words of encouragement. One of the highlights of my year this year was having the opportunity to coach my young daughter's soccer team. And so we had 6 4-year-old girls that we coached over the course of a 6 to 8 week span. And after one of the games, my daughter, who loves sports, she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. And my wife and I were trying to figure out why. We know she loves soccer. And it turns out basically the question is it because it's too hard or because you don't enjoy it? And it's because, in her case, it was because it was too hard. And in life and in the year coming up, whatever goals, whatever dreams, whatever aspirations we have, there's going to be times where it's going to be hard and we're going to want to give up. But it's not anything to do with the fact that we've lost passion or excitement for what we're doing. So stay in it. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Every obstacle is an opportunity for success. And so stick with it, stick with your goals. And I want to give one other piece of advice, and this is just around how to best prioritize, because we get inundated with so many different things. And I'll go back to some advice that I got from an old colleague of mine, Kyle. And Kyle said, is it going to matter in 10 minutes? Is it going to matter in 10 hours? Is it going to matter in 10 days? It's so often, so many things we get distracted with are only going to matter for 10 minutes, and it just doesn't make sense. And then finally, I'll finish it off with my favorite quote. It's one that guides me and inspires me even to this day. It's by Albert Einstein. It says, a ship is safest at shore, but that's not what it's built for. And so don't be afraid to get uncomfortable this year, because that's where we're going to grow, that's where we're going to evolve, that's where we're going to get better, that's ultimately where we're going to reach our potential. So wishing you and yours a very safe, happy, successful, and gracious 2019. Enjoy the clips. 3 pillars of Flat Bill Friday are inspire, impact, and authentic. So those are the 3 takeaways after a year. Hope you have a great weekend. Cheers. We're going to celebrate a little Flat Bill Friday birthday. Less than 2 hours from the first official Flat Bill Friday event. Going to be here at Draft, right behind Bank of America Stadium.
Family. Loyalty. Fun. Happiness.
Self-aware that basketball was not my sport. Let me talk a little bit about self-awareness and how it's impacted the rest of my life. I want to share a story about my childhood, and one of the jobs I had growing up, I got fired from multiple times daily, yet I had that job for years.
Flat Bill Friday.
Awesome. So we just got done doing a bunch of work, like I said, and moving this dirt, digging it, really is a kind of a metaphor. I'm thinking, like, these pint glasses are a lot like people, where we all know, whether they're family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, teammates, coaches, whatever, right? We all know the people that are full of hot air, that are half full of substance, and the other half hot air, and they're full of substance. We'll have those times of adversity where we have them etched in our mind, and we get the choice of whether or not we use those pictures and those moments and those memories and those mental videos. We get to choose if they're going to be our motivation or our kryptonite. Inspire and be inspired by creativity, by effort, by subject matter expertise, by wanting to get better at our craft, and then at the same time we can impact ourselves and others with the results that we see and that we achieve. And then finally, let's just be authentic in what we do, who we are, and how we act.